Have you ever looked at fallen branches, pine cones, or stones and wondered if they could become something beautiful? Welcome back to Backyard Stories. Today we are exploring 20 incredibly creative garden art projects made from natural scraps. These ideas transform simple materials from nature into stunning backyard decor that adds character, texture, and personality to any garden space. Turn weathered pieces of driftwood into striking garden totems that add height and personality to your landscape. Stack and secure the wood vertically, mixing in smooth stones, shells, or seed pods between layers for extra texture. Each piece tells a story shaped by nature and time. Place the finished totem among plants or near a pathway so it becomes a natural focal point that blends rustic charm with artistic expression. Transform fallen twigs, leaves, and natural seeds into a mesmerizing mandala pattern directly on the garden ground. Arrange the materials in circular layers radiating from a central point, creating balance and harmony inspired by nature. This temporary art installation can sit beside a pathway or in an open patch of soil. The earthy tones and organic shapes make the design feel like it naturally belongs in the garden landscape. Create calming sculptural accents by carefully balancing smooth stones on top of each other. This meditative garden art form celebrates patience, gravity, and natural beauty. Place your stone stacks along pathways, beside ponds, or among ornamental grasses to create a peaceful atmosphere. Each sculpture becomes a quiet statement piece that feels both artistic and organic, blending seamlessly into the landscape while inviting visitors to pause and admire. Gather pinecones and transform them into whimsical garden flowers by painting the tips with soft pastel or bright colors. Arrange them in clusters within flower beds so they resemble blooming blossoms from afar. You can attach them to thin sticks to give them height or simply nestle them among plants. This playful decoration adds texture and visual interest, especially in seasons when real flowers are not in full bloom. Use hollow bamboo pieces to craft a gentle wind harp that brings natural music into your garden. Cut bamboo segments in different lengths and suspend them with natural rope from a sturdy branch or wooden frame. When the wind moves through the garden, the bamboo softly knocks together, producing calming sounds. This artistic installation combines sculpture and sound, creating a peaceful sensory experience that enhances the atmosphere of your outdoor space. Shape wire frames into large letters or meaningful words such as grow, bloom, or garden. Then pack the frames with moist soil and living moss so the letters slowly turn into lush green sculptures. Place them along a pathway or lean them against a wooden fence. Over time the moss grows thicker and more vibrant, making the letters feel like they emerged naturally from the garden landscape. Cut fallen tree trunks into thick circular slices and lay them across the ground to form a charming stepping path. The natural wood rings create beautiful patterns while guiding visitors through the garden. Surround the slices with gravel, moss, or small ground cover plants to blend them into the landscape. This rustic pathway not only recycles natural wood but also adds warmth, texture, and a handcrafted feel to the garden design. Arrange seashells, small stones, and sand in a large spiral pattern directly on the garden floor. Start from the center and slowly expand outward, allowing the design to grow naturally as you place each piece. The spiral symbolizes growth and movement, making it a meaningful artistic feature. Positioned in an open space or near a seating area, the pattern becomes a peaceful visual centerpiece inspired by coastal nature. Collect sturdy branches and twigs to build decorative bird perches that double as garden sculptures. Bind several branches together vertically and allow smaller twigs to extend outward as resting spots for birds. Place the structure in a quiet part of the garden where birds feel safe. As birds visit and perch naturally, the sculpture becomes a living artwork that connects wildlife with your garden landscape. Create beautiful stepping stones by pressing large leaves into wet cement to capture their delicate vein patterns. Once the cement hardens, remove the leaves to reveal detailed botanical impressions. Arrange the finished tiles along garden paths or near flower beds. These handcrafted stones preserve the shapes of nature while adding artistic detail to the landscape, making every step through the garden feel connected to the plants around it. Build a rustic garden arch using long, flexible tree branches bent into curved shapes. Secure the branches together to form a natural doorway that frames an entrance to a garden path or seating area. As climbing plants or vines grow around the structure, the arch becomes even more magical. This organic feature creates a sense of journey and discovery, inviting visitors to step deeper into the garden. Collect fallen acorns and combine them with small pebbles to create a decorative mosaic around the base of a planter. Arrange the pieces in simple patterns or swirling designs that highlight the natural textures of the materials. The warm brown tones of the acorns contrast beautifully with green plants above them. This subtle yet creative detail transforms an ordinary pot area into a unique garden art display. Craft a rustic wall frame from driftwood and fill the interior with shallow soil and small succulent plants. The weathered wood forms a natural border while the succulents create a living mosaic of shapes and colors. Hang the frame on a garden wall, fence, or wooden post where it can receive sunlight. This vertical garden art piece brings texture and life to empty outdoor surfaces. Design a decorative dry stream that winds through your garden using different sizes of stones and pebbles. Arrange larger rocks along the edges and smaller gravel in the center to mimic the look of flowing water. Curving the path naturally helps the feature blend into the landscape. Even without water, the stone river creates movement and visual flow, guiding the eye through the garden space. Turn large pine cones into charming hanging lanterns by attaching small LED lights or candles inside protective holders. Suspend them from tree branches using natural twine. When evening arrives, the soft light shines through the layered pinecone scales, creating warm patterns of light and shadow. These lanterns add a magical atmosphere to nighttime gardens and make outdoor spaces feel cozy and inviting. Gather pieces of tree bark and arrange them into a textured art panel on a wooden fence or garden wall. The different shapes and tones of the bark create a natural collage that celebrates raw organic beauty. Over time, moss and small plants may begin to grow around the pieces, making the artwork feel even more integrated with the landscape. It becomes a living canvas shaped by nature. Collect dried seed pods from different plants and string them together to create a delicate wind mobile. Suspend the pods at varying heights so they move freely with the breeze. The subtle motion and gentle tapping sounds bring life and rhythm to quiet garden corners. This simple project turns overlooked natural scraps into an elegant hanging sculpture that changes with every gust of wind. Construct a decorative ladder using thick branches as side rails and smaller sticks as steps. Lean the ladder against a wall, fence, or tree and use it as a display for hanging pots or small planters. The rough wood texture contrasts beautifully with green foliage. This vertical arrangement adds dimension to the garden while making creative use of natural materials. Create a radiant sunburst pattern on the ground using small pebbles arranged in lines that spread outward from a circular center. The design can sit in the middle of a garden bed or open gravel space. Different shades of stone can be used to enhance the contrast and make the rays stand out. This ground sculpture adds energy and artistic structure to the landscape. Instead of discarding old tree roots, clean them and place them upright as dramatic natural sculptures. The twisted shapes and intricate textures reveal the hidden beauty of the underground world. Position the root among plants or on a gravel base so it stands out as a centerpiece. With the right lighting or surrounding greenery, the root becomes a powerful artistic feature that celebrates nature's raw forms. Nature offers endless inspiration, and sometimes the most beautiful garden art comes from the simplest materials. From driftwood sculptures to pebble sunbursts and moss-covered letters, these ideas show how natural scraps can transform any outdoor space into a creative landscape. If you enjoyed these garden inspirations, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Backyard Stories for more ideas, and share your favorite project in the comments below.